Do you want to know how to get started with Bitcoin as a complete beginner? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael, and maybe you've here on my channel seen that I've previously made several videos about free ways to earn Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And since then, a lot of people here have asked me about more information because they wanted to understand more about the basics of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general and how it in general works to get the most out of it. And because of that, I decided to create this video here based on my experience and share 4 tips with you and also a free gift to help you get the best possible start if you are new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. So let's just get straight to it and start with the first tip if you want to get started with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, because it potentially has really great opportunities if you invest in cryptocurrencies and if you understand certain basic things about it. And I personally wish that I had started looking into this way earlier, but better late than never, right? So at some point I then decided to actually start learning more about it. And this takes me to the first tip, because that is that you just need to start learning the basics, meaning start reading a little bit about it, start watching videos. There's a lot of free content out there. But what I would suggest, what I did myself, is that you should set aside a dedicated time, because if you just start randomly reading or watching videos, it can like really become a wormhole that takes you somewhere where you should not go, and you'll end up spending hours and not really learning anything, because there's also a lot of content that is just not worth it and where you will just waste your time. But if you, for example, say to yourself like half an hour every day at this particular time, I will watch some videos or I will read some articles, and then eventually you will find some creators that you know you can trust, and then just watch a little bit every day to start up building an understanding. But I do admit that it can be quite confusing, and I have wasted a lot of time like that myself. And also because of that, I actually put something together in a more structured way, and later I will share how you can get access to that. It will be a completely 100% free course where you can learn all the basic things in a more structured way. And I will show you exactly how to get that later. But just remember for now that you need to put aside a little bit of time, preferably every day, at least a few times a week, to start studying it a little bit, getting a basic understanding of how Bitcoin and cryptocurrency work. So the next tip is to just get started, because the first thing you need is to get a Bitcoin wallet, and it took me months to actually just get that done because I just couldn't get around to do it. But it is actually really super easy. You just need to find a platform where you can trade cryptocurrencies, and if you join that and it has Bitcoin or the other cryptocurrencies it has, you will also automatically get a wallet for that cryptocurrency. Just be sure to join some of the really trusted platforms, because not all trading platforms are trusted, but 2 of the most trusted platforms is called Binance and also crypto.com. Personally, I have accounts on both of these platforms, and I also have some cryptocurrencies on both of these platforms as well. But the great thing is that they are completely free to sign up for, and once you have then signed up, you will automatically have a wallet for all the different currencies it has. Let me just show, for example, here on Binance, if I just go here to the wallet section here and go to the fiat and spot account here, or overview, you can see here the different currencies or the different cryptocurrencies. You can see what I have there, but you can also see all the other currencies that it has. It has a lot here on Binance. So you can trade a lot of different cryptocurrencies, and of course it has a Bitcoin. So now all I would then need to do is here to click buy, or if I want to deposit, I click deposit here, and then I will see my wallet here, my wallet code actually, if I want to actually transfer something else, if I want to withdraw, if I want to trade. So this is actually where I find my wallet for all these different currencies I automatically have for free just by signing up. And that is the same for crypto.com. This is just an app instead, so it looks a little bit different, but you can also do that there. And these 2 platforms are definitely great, and some that I'm happy about using myself. And I will leave a link below here if you're not yet a member of any of these platforms, so you can go there and sign up and get a wallet, because that is the first step, and it took me way too long to just get started with that. But that is a basic step that you just need to get done. And the links I will leave are also invitation links that will give you a bonus for Binance. The joining link will give you a 10% discount for all fees for life. And on crypto.com, the invitation link will potentially give you a $25 joining bonus. Once you have actually traded for a certain amount in there, then you will get that $25 bonus if you join through an invitation link. But it does not have to be these two platforms. It can be other platforms as well. But the most important thing is that you get started. You can sign up for several, or you can just choose one. And then you have a Bitcoin wallet, and you have a wallet for other cryptocurrencies, and you need that to be able to get started. And that then brings me to the next tip. But before going to the next tip, I would appreciate if you could just take 1 second to like this video here, because it can help it to be seen by more people. So the next tip is to basically just get started. You need to start buying a little bit of cryptocurrencies. I showed you before inside Binance, but no matter the platform you use, you would need to get started. And in connection to that, a very important tip when you're just getting started, do not invest too much money right away, because cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin can go up and down quite a bit. You can see here a graph of how Bitcoin, for example, has gone up and down here. So when you're just first starting out, do not invest all your savings and do not invest money that you need to use here and now. That's not a good way to get started, but you can start just investing a little bit. It is quite easy. As I showed you, once you're inside, they will take you through everything. You can just buy and invest a little bit. Also, if you do not want to invest but actually want to get started anyways, then I have several videos here on my channel about free ways where you can invest some time to do different tasks to earn, for example, Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. And I'll leave links to videos about that below here. So that is also one way to do it, or you can combine it. You can invest a little bit of money you have yourself, and then you can use some of those earning methods, but then you start getting some cryptocurrencies. So you actually have something here that potentially can become worth more and that you can actually use to grow your earnings. So the final tip before I also go over the free gift I have for you is to actually make sure to keep an eye on the market once you have some Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, because it can fluctuate quite a bit, and it is good to know what is going on with the market so you can just kind of start learning more about when you should potentially buy more or sell, and keep reading more about that, and just in general get a sense of how it can fluctuate. Personally, right now, I am mainly investing into cryptocurrencies or earning cryptocurrencies for free on the different methods I mentioned earlier to actually hold on to it so it potentially can grow into a lot more later. So that right now is my strategy, and the two platforms I showed you, Binance and crypto.com, are actually two really great platforms for that, because they actually also give you interests where you can earn passively if you have certain cryptocurrencies standing there, and you can give quite high interests compared to regular banks. So not only do I get the chance for the cryptocurrencies to actually increase in value, but I will also earn interest there at the same time. And I'll leave a link in the top corner here of a full video I have about how I do that on Binance and show you an example of that. But that's one way to actually grow your earnings. But the more experience you get, the more you might feel like actually trading. But that of course depends on the skills you develop and how much you go into it. But this is a video just with tips for beginners. But this is just to explain more about where it potentially can take you. But if you want to go that way, then make sure to keep an eye on the market for sure. And a great way to also do that is for the platforms you sign up for. Most of them will send weekly newsletters. I get weekly newsletters from both Binance and from crypto.com, and sometimes also when there are bigger things happening, they send emails, and I actually read most of these because there is some great information there about the market, about new things I need to be aware of. But before you get to that, you also need to get this basic understanding of how everything works, as I mentioned earlier. And that takes me to the free gift that I talked about earlier here. So as I already mentioned, I have spent a lot of time myself searching through different content about Bitcoin and different cryptocurrencies and about how it works and all this, and it can be quite time consuming and confusing. And because so many viewers here on my channel have asked me about more information, instead of creating a lot of small videos, I've decided to also put it together in one structured way, an email course that is 7 days where you every day will get a lesson and you will learn all the basics about what blockchain technology is, what Bitcoin is, what other cryptocurrencies might be worth investing in, what is a wallet, you will learn more about that, how to start trading, and a lot more. And all this will be structured over 7 days where you will get a new lesson every single day. And just to make it clear, this is 100% free. There is no upgrades that you need to pay for. There is no expensive course or anything like that at the end of this email course here. All you need to do is to go to this website here. I'll leave a link below where my website is, so you can go here to the sign up form, and you just need to put your email and submit, and then verify your email, and then you will get the first lesson and then a lesson every day after that for a week. So this can also be a great way to get a very good basic understanding and foundation to get started with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. But no matter whether you choose to actually sign up for this free course or not, then I hope this video helped you get some more understanding about how you can get started with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, and if it is the right opportunity for you. And if the video did help you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about how to get the most out of free online earning methods.